Hello everyone, this is Suitcase Psychic Fatima. Thank you for joining me, and we are going to do a candle wax on paper reading. So I have two options, and after I show you the options, I will flip the screen around and do the reading for you. That way you have a better view, but I just wanted to introduce the options this way. So pile one is going to be this green money candle. I make these candles myself, and I will link my shop in the description below. And it's going to be on this shimmery white paper. Okay. And pile two is going to be this lovely love candle with a rose. The pigment actually dripped a bit, as you can see here. So I'm using it for a reading. It's still good, still beautiful, very fragrant. It smells just like roses. Okay. And there's a happy couple here. And the paper is going to be this gold cardstock paper. Okay, so I will flip the camera around so you can get a better view. But again, these are your two options. We have our money candle here. Isn't it cute? Okay, and we have our love candle here. Now, I can't say what is going to come out for either pile. You could choose this candle and hope that love comes out, and maybe it has to do with your finances. It's going to be however spirit wants the message. It's just going to be whatever your intuition is drawn to first. And usually your intuition works within the first 3 seconds. So don't overthink it, and I will see you in your pile. Go ahead and choose for either pile one or pile two. And we'll go ahead and get started with pile number one. Hello, pile one. If you chose this green money candle and this beautiful pearlescent paper, we're gonna see what messages come out for you. Now, you can always look in the description box below for more information on candle, the products, and so forth. So I'm going to start off with a non-denominational prayer. This is not a religious prayer. This is just something to bring the collective together, and so that will have this beautiful positive energy come through. So Spirit in the highest good, in divine love and light, please bring the collective together and give us a positive message for the collective who picked pile number one. Let it stand in your truth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so can see some wax pooling already on the candle. Let's go ahead and see what we get. I see the letter Z immediately. Somebody could have a first or last name that starts with the letter Z. Or be in a country with the letter Z in it. Or that may be significant. I'm seeing like all these spots like dots on a map, okay? It makes me feel like there's going to be somebody here who travels a lot or who might be moving a lot, okay? I see trains. I'm hearing two countries. I'm hearing Ukraine. I'm hearing Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, but it doesn't have to be these countries. I just see somebody on a train traveling, okay? I also see mountains. The Swiss Alps comes to mind. Maybe a lot of you like to vacation there, or you know someone from there, or you're from there. Or maybe it's been your dream or your goal to visit one day. It's also another message I'm getting. Okay, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective here who chose the money candle in the highest good? This is really random, but again, I'm channeling, so you take what resonates and leave the rest. Some of you may really need to make an appointment with the dentist, okay? I'm hearing a checkup, a dental checkup, okay? Some of you could be having like cavity issues, gum issues, and they're saying that it's really important that you get a checkup, okay? Or take better care of your oral hygiene in general. And for some of you, because you chose the money candle, if money is tight, they're saying there's like a stash of money or like something in savings that you're gonna stumble upon or that you forgot about. I'm also seeing assistance from family members. Now, this doesn't just have to be for like a dental procedure. In general, anybody who's watching this, you may get a surprise amount of money from a relative or somebody you know, okay? Friend, colleague, bonus at work. Now I know taxes are coming up, so maybe your tax return is going to be really nice, you know? That is something that's coming up. But I do see money outside of a tax return, okay? I see something coming that is unrelated, but it is coming soon. So when I'm filming it, it's springtime, but this is a timeless reading. But for those of you that are watching, in March, I do feel like it's going to be this spring. Anything else, Spirit? So I'm not going to let the candle burn all the way for the reading, but I will let it burn all the way until the energy is completely cleared. And this is going to be helping you to remove any kind of money blocks you have and to increase your finances, okay? So I'll let this candle burn even after the reading is filmed. Well, just like I said, just as I said, this big pool of wax came out. Yeah, some of you may have some serious financial blockages here. I'm feeling like whoever picked this pile, this is definitely more of a money pile. There's something with investors, I'm hearing, financial investors. Maybe you're waiting on a payout or someone's withholding money from you. Maybe someone took your money and invested it somewhere and you're waiting on the results. Or I hope this is not a business colleague or someone who, or, you know, someone you trusted with your money that you feel like you may not get back. I'm wondering what this is about. Let me ask Spirit. Okay, no, I'm hearing more so that they're clearing the way so that your money is going to come back to you somehow. So there may be like a waiting period, and you may be feeling like you can't trust people right now if you lent them money. Like, am I ever going to see it back? You know, if I'm ever going to get it back and so forth. But Spirit is saying that you will get it back. Okay, you will get it back. Definitely see that. Okay. They're saying that you need to cleanse your energy more, okay? Go on nature walks. You know, green is a very grounding and earthy color. And fire, as you look into this flame, for some pyromancy, fire can be very cleansing as well. So maybe you guys need to light more candles, sit by a campfire or bonfire, fireplace, okay? Maybe some of you are investing in a house with a fireplace or in a fireplace. Some of you could be looking to purchase a home is something I'm getting, maybe renovating. Definitely see movement. Like some of you might want to move. Other messages, Spirit. Okay, some of you may get contact from someone that you haven't heard from or seen in a while, a long time. This could even be childhood. I'm hearing, look how this road is like snaking around. I can zoom in. Like snaking. I feel like moving it like that. It's like a long winding road. Okay, this could be somebody that you have a long history with, someone from your past, from your childhood. Okay, I am actually going to put it down. I think I need to put it down now because it's burning this way, but I'll continue to read the flame and the wax as it pours out. This reminds me of a waterfall. Some of you really need to cleanse. I feel like this pile works a lot, works really hard. You could be earth signs or just have a very grounding energy. And there's this feeling of like all work and no play. And like Spirit really wants you, especially if you're watching this in the spring, the summer months are coming up. Spirit really wants you to connect more with nature, wants you to go out, play, have fun, kind of be like a kid again. You know, don't work as hard as you're working. You know, make sure that you make time for yourself, for breaks, that you enjoy yourself as well. Okay, what else, Spirit? Some of you like books. I see that a lot of you like to read, and I'm feeling like not really so much audiobooks, but hardcover books, back-to-back books that you could really get into. There's a book you're going to find soon, or you may have found it recently that's going to be extremely life-changing for you, very significant. Okay, this can be in regards to business. This could also be in regards to a way to make money. Or something else, maybe self-help information that's going to be very life-changing. What else, Spirit? You hear the crackling? The microphone closer to it. So as this candle is burning, I'm doing this cleansing for you. I definitely feel like if you picked this pile, you held on to a lot. Look, it's releasing right now. You see that? You held on to a lot. You know, you hold the world on your shoulders. It is so important that you release this energy. You carry a lot. You may have been the oldest child in your family, okay, the oldest sibling. I see that you had a lot of responsibilities at a young age. I can't get over all these dots here. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of travel, but I'm also feeling there's a lot of scattered energy. Like perhaps you don't know exactly where you want to go or what you want to do or where your path is going to go next. But Spirit is saying that there may have been something blocking you, and I think it's like confusion. Maybe you were waiting on someone else to make a decision for you, or you were waiting on a job to get back to you, or you're waiting on a relative in a different country. I'm definitely seeing many different countries. I'm seeing Germany as well. Okay, but Spirit is saying that, look at that, snaking around. I don't like to deliver these kinds of messages, but I do feel like you had somebody that was blocking your blessings. And that little line, it reminds me of a snake. Like you had someone blocking your blessings, but this is being released right now with this candle. And also any kind of time that you spend in nature, and if it's a little cold outside, you know, that's okay. Just even if it's for a short walk or opening up the windows or, you know, just sitting with a plant, like do some gardening inside, indoors if you can. You know, I've got this little basil plant here, you know, like whatever you can do. Just try to be more grounded or in nature more if possible. Wear more like grounding colors like this dark green or like warm tones, neutral, at least for the next 2 weeks. This is just a suggestion, okay? Obviously, you do what you feel most comfortable with, but that is something that I'm getting. You really need to ground. But Spirit wants you to know that if you know who this person is that might have been jealous or might have been blocking your blessings, this could be a coworker, this could be a partner who didn't like the fact that maybe you were making more money than them, or somebody who was controlling, a controlling parent, maybe somebody who held money over your head as well. So if you didn't make more money from this than this person, maybe this person just like held money over your head or used money as a control tactic in order to get you to stay in a situation that isn't benefiting you. And that might be also, if that is your story, why you're looking to other places to travel, or why you're waiting on certain areas and places. I think it's still going. Yeah. Let's see. And it just went out. So let's see what we got here. And I must say, like, I have a lot of distractions doing this reading. Like, it took forever to set up the tripod. The tripod kept falling over in really like strange ways. Basically the base was coming out, and it's never happened before. My cat was just like meowing up a storm, so I had to pause. You can still hear him. I had to pause the video so many times. And I'm bringing this up because I really do feel like there's somebody or something that was trying to block your blessings. Okay, it was trying to prevent you from getting ahead. And right before we do a cleansing and right before you get rid of that energy, that is when the breakthrough happens, right? Yeah, it's pow, it's done. So what I'm gonna do now, your cleansing is done. Okay, so I want you to know that just because it didn't light again, that means that is Spirit's way of saying that's it. You're cleansed, you're done, you're cleansed, the energy is cleansed, you're all good, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at this wax and the remnants of this candle, okay? And get a final message for you. So this is what your candle looks like. Pay attention to how you're feeling, how you feel. Let me know how you feel in the comments after this cleansing, okay? Almost to me, it feels like your money is free. Like it's free. Like you don't have this blockage anymore. This is great, but you have to keep up the work, you know, cleanse your space, do bath rituals, ground in nature. Definitely feeling more nature and green for you. Actually, I'm hearing that is all I have to say for you, group number 1. So overall, I do see you gaining your power back when it comes to your finances and money. I see travel. I see, like, don't worry about like waiting on something, okay? What you need is coming to you. If you're worried about receiving money, I definitely see money coming to you, and in unexpected ways, even for some of you, okay? In addition to whatever income you already make or whatever tax return you may be getting, okay? So that's the message I have for you. Take care of your loved ones, go out, spend time in nature, ground, and protect your energy. You are safe and you are cleansed, and continue that pattern. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group number 2. If you chose this beautiful candle and this gold paper, we're going to take a look at what messages Spirit has for you today. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and light it. And I immediately just got a message that some of you, obviously with this candle too, but I heard some of you might be looking for love or interested in love. You know, there's something really interesting about this candle having this like drip here of red pigment. Let's see if I can focus on that. And so I really feel like, look, it's already dripping red. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, somebody's gonna be bleeding their heart out to you. So if you've been waiting on communication from someone, someone who maybe ghosted you or you haven't heard from in a while, and I put biodegradable glitter in my candles, and you can see how sparkly and beautiful that is. Look at that. So if you've been waiting on someone to unghost you, to come back from the dead, so to say, I definitely feel communication. You can hear the crackling. I'm actually going to put the microphone closer to the candle so you can hear it better. I may be a little bit quieter though. One moment. Can you hear that? Wow. Oh my God. Somebody is ready to spill the beans. Somebody wants to tell you how they feel. Now, if you know who this is, or you're with somebody already, and you already know how they feel, this is more so that they want to take it to the next level, or you guys might actually be getting closer together, building a stronger bond, okay? I see like a very deep, intimate connection. I see a lot of love. I see a lot of hugging. I see a lot of kissing. I see somebody really expressing how much they love you. Now, if this is somebody that you know, but again, you know, you haven't seen in a while, you haven't heard anything from them, or there's somebody that you have in mind, they're coming back. They're coming back and they're pouring their heart out. It's like they feel like they have nothing to lose at this point. So maybe there were a lot of worries and concerns in the past. And I think like right now, they're kind of feeling like something must have happened and they're at a crossroads, but they feel like they have nothing to lose. And it's so weird because in pile 1, I went all over the paper, but here I'm just concentrating in the center of the paper. I feel pulled to do that. And the center reminds me of like where your heart is, right? The center of the paper, center of your heart, your chest, right? What else, Spirit? I just hear fast communication. This is how you know who this is. This is somebody you definitely cried over. Okay, I see lonely nights. I'm seeing the 9 of Swords in my head for tarot. Lonely nights, wondering if they'll ever call, answer the phone. Maybe you got into a fight with this person, or an argument or disagreement. You haven't heard from them. If this is not love, but this sounds like this could be like a story. If it was like a family member or a friend, that could resonate as well. Just take it how it resonates. But I think for a lot of you, it's going to be love. But for those that are also, you know, like dealing with a family member that you had a falling out with, or a friend, and you miss them, I'd see communication coming through, okay? A chance to clear the air. This person wants to tell you how they feel, and it feels positive, right? You might get an apology out of this person, but there's a lot of love behind this message. Let's see. And just so you know, with my candles, whenever I use them, I'm bringing like energy into the reading as well. So with pile 1, the money candle burning was removing any financial blockages, as Spirit told me. And with your pile, I feel like this is like amplifying, like clearing the way for love, right? And amplifying whatever positive feelings that you may have, whatever positive emotions are in this connection, okay? just amplifying what you already have. Very beautiful. A lot of self-love is what I'm feeling with this candle. This candle is going to be more so for self-love. And you know, when the more you love yourself, the more you attract those who can feel your higher vibration and also feel confident enough to speak with you. Because when we raise our vibration, we raise the vibration of whoever we long for, right? Because we're all connected. So taking care of yourself is the best way to attract love in all forms, okay? Platonic or romantic. So my cat just came and sat next to me. I'm feeling like some of you may find a pet. You may get a pet that just shows up at your doorstep, or you find on the road or on the way out. Some of you while you're on a trip, okay? That's my baby right there. Okay. But yeah, look, I had to move the tripod for a second. I want to show you my cat, but also look at this puddle that just showed up. I just heard a puddle of love. I'm gonna go ahead and put my microphone back on. One moment. Okay, so let's see. Wow, it's like breaking your heart open. This person's. I really don't have any other messages except this beautiful love message that's coming through. Okay, this might be a short reading, guys. Just such positive energy here. Look, I see a paw print right there. You see that? Some of you may have a pet in spirit, okay? But I definitely feel like you might be adopting a new pet. Whether you go to a rescue or you happen to just find one or it finds you, you know? I'm partial to cats, but I love all animals. And it doesn't have to be just a cat or dog. It can be any pet. I don't know if you hear those roosters in the background, but chickens can be very affectionate as well. So all animals are. Let's see. For some of you, if you have children, okay, I see you spending more time with them. I see you connecting with them in nature. I see you going and doing fun things. Especially if you're watching this like springtime when I'm filming it, even though this is timeless, I see summertime being significant and you doing more things with your kids. I see like animal sanctuaries, like visiting places where you can see all kinds of animals, okay? And connecting in a way where you're being educated about animals, helping animals. Or you may, like, if you have like the space and you want to adopt like animals for, like, that are unusual, like not your regular domesticated animals, maybe some chickens or like a horse. Like that's something that's randomly coming up. I'm gonna place this like this for now and let it continue to burn. Let's see what other messages we get. Look at those beautiful colors. Anything else, Spirit? You know what? Even though this is a candle and obviously it's burning, I heard something about Catch a Fire. That's a band. It's a reggae band. But yeah, maybe some of you like that. Like reggae music or something. That's something that's coming up. But like something might catch fire is something that I'm hearing. But I'm going to ask Spirit exactly what they mean, because I don't feel like this is supposed to be scary or a threat. I think this is more so like a metaphor for something big happening in your life. So, okay, some of you might have been drawn to pile 1 as well. I feel like, and if not, maybe you should go watch that as well. Because what I heard was that like your business is going to catch fire, and not in a negative way, but like your money, like your business is going to start to grow. I definitely see, like I'm seeing coins raining down now. Yeah, look, there's a heart in the center of here. That is, wow. But yeah, I see like coins raining down. I see something's about to pick up financially for you. Some of you may have your own businesses. Okay. So I'm hearing luck and love and money. Anything else, Spirit? Because of this candle too, there was a couple getting married. Some of you may be married, or you may be getting married or engaged this year. And if that hasn't happened yet, there's a good possibility that it'll happen soon. But if that doesn't resonate, don't take it. But for some of you, that makes sense, you know. But yeah, I definitely see that there's a chance for... I'm getting two messages. There's somebody who's coming back from ghosting you or something that wants to talk and reconnect. I also see somebody, a new option that might be coming in. Okay, you might have met this person in February is what I'm hearing, or February could be a significant month for you, regardless of when you're watching this reading. Maybe something happened around Valentine's Day or will happen around Valentine's Day, but I see you meeting somebody new as well. So you'll have a couple of options here. Spirit wants you to choose whichever one feels the most emotionally safe for you. Okay? And you'll know, like, listen to your intuition. Spirit is being very specific about listening to your intuition. I'm going to zoom in a little so you can see. Look at that. So beautiful and glittery. Anything else, Spirit? Some of you might be changing your name soon. That could be tied to a marriage or just because you want to change it. I feel like playing with the wax. Like breaking up the wax. Breaking up the wax. Maybe some of you just had a breakup. Or this could be the person that you're waiting to hear back from was an ex. Okay? This is something I would do on my ASMR channel. So maybe some of you really like ASMR to calm down. That's how you'll know if this reading is for you. And maybe you watch YouTube videos on it, okay? What else, Spirit? What else? Yeah, I'm definitely hearing some of you might be getting engaged for sure. And if not, like if you don't have anyone right now, you're gonna reconnect with someone or meet someone this year, for sure. The year 2023 is coming up. Now, I know this is timeless, but obviously we are further out in the future now. So something significant might have happened in that year, or maybe that's when you met this person from your past or something, or you had a huge glow up or something with your business, okay? So there's some major event that happened in 2023 for you that Spirit is saying whatever happened in 2023 is being healed now. Okay, you're healing it now. Some of you may be having children if you don't have children already. If you want to conceive, I'm seeing that being a huge possibility, or adopting. I see roses being significant. Some of you may have a rose garden or maybe thinking about planting roses, or you may go to a place that has a lot of roses. Sorry if you hear my other cat in the background. But I'm going to close it here. I think that he is saying that is your message. We're going to take the confirmation. Beautiful message, a lot of love coming through. Expect a conversation and a good chance for you to meet someone new as well. A lot of great opportunities. With my hands being like this, maybe some of you work with your hands or working with clay or nature might be really powerful for you. Gardening as well, since I saw roses. So do something where you can get your hands dirty. Thank you so much for your time and have a great day. Bye.